Hello.
What do you think about when you see this flag, this beautiful flag?
Brazil.
Okay, but what Brazilians do remind you? Like
Soccer.
Yeah, sure, soccer.
exactly. Like I wonder if you guys know like the real thing. Like we have soccer and it's the culture, and everyone do this, and everyone like plays and everything. But I don't know if you know that we have big conflicts in Brazil in soccer. Like, so today I'll talk to you a little bit about the soccer and this translated to the society. So the weak point of soccer in Brazil. First, I will introduce you to the troublemakers, the main ones, and then I'll show you the conflict, why the conflict and when it began, and yeah, the whole thing, and then I'll show you the effects that it caused in society, like in Brazil. So, these ones are the troublemakers. This is Palmeiras, and this one is Corinthians. We can say like Alviverde and Alvinegro. And they are really rival teams, really. And they are like the oldest teams in Brazil. Corinthians was born in 1910 and Palmeiras was born in 1914. And they are the biggest, these teams are the rival that they have. It's one of the biggest in the world. And what else? I have some things about them. The population of the fans that the Corinthians have, it's 25 millions. And Palmeiras is 12 millions. And these teams, they produce like things for you to buy, like consumers, like cups or flags or shirts, everything you want from the team. And just the money they get from these things is like 450 millions reais per month. It's the Corinthians, like it's at about 27 millions dollars Canadienses per month. And Palmeiras is 12 millions reais. I don't look for the Canadian, but yeah, that's it. So now you know the troublemakers. I can talk to you a little bit about the conflict. Cheerleaders. These are some of our games, and here are the Palmeiras team, and here Corinthians. They really like these things, and they jump and they sing, and it's beautiful to see. They always do this kind of things, and in fact the conflict, many people doesn't know why they don't like each other, like, but it's history. I had to search it because I didn't know too, but it started in 1917, because they were like Corinthians was the king of the championships. He had won the last three championships in 3 years, like subsequently, and then Palmeiras won the next, like this year, 1917. So they start like, oh my God, like you can't do this because it's mine. So in the next year, Palmeiras, they were like waiting for the game, and they were eating, and Palmeiras like got a bone just like this and write something like, you are not enough for me, you know, you don't worth, I'm gooder than you, and write this in another way, like metáfora in Portuguese, and threw it for the Corinthians, for the players. And this game, Corinthians, they got the same score, and Corinthians have this until now, and they get it with the rewards for the every championship as a trophy. The conflict. The conflict can be this way, like they are really crazy and they hit each other, and I don't know how to describe this, it's terrible. Nowadays it's getting worse. This biggest, the cheerleaders that I showed you, they have like organizations because it's too much money that it's inside of this, and they start to like politics, you know, inside the teams, and then they use of money, and these guys, these bad guys inside the organizations, they mark fights with the other guys like before, but it's not at the same time of the game, so that the officers can't do nothing because they start and then they are told like, oh, you have to come here because you have a fight. So until they get to the place, the fight is there and the trouble is made. So yeah, they made this kind of things for money. So now you know a little bit about the troublemakers. You know why it begins, because it begins because of the blonde, and then it gets worse because every game they made like this, like rivals because of this, and nowadays it's like this. So you know this in the society is like the family like is our culture, and it's being destroyed because of this. Because families can't go to stadiums because of it. Now, if you want to watch a game like Palmeiras and Corinthians, you have like the both in the stadium, and if you are in the house of one of them, like Palmeiras, you have the whole fans of Corinthians have to wait until every fan of Palmeiras had gone for them to go. That's kind of a solution for the problem to not get fights. But it's everywhere, and then they made like stereotypes. The families make stereotypes on the people like peaceful who likes games because of that, because you know everyone likes fights just because of they likes games, and it's not like this at all. So that's why the culture is getting, I don't know, lost. And families who liked it, they can't go because of the security. Like, I'm not going with my children because I can be died, you know. Really, last year we had a fight, organization fight, and on March last year, and between these teams, and the guy, it was like 10 a.m. and the game was supposed to be like 4 p.m. and they fight it, and one Palmeirense was dead. So that's a really big problem in Brazil, and yeah, I showed you these things. I hope you had understand of that I told you, and I hope you had learned something with others' mistake. Thank you.